Hey y'all, how are all my beautiful friends doing? I hope y'all all are having a great day, and we're at Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. I hope y'all are gonna enjoy your weekend and just have fun. We have a new chair. If you have not noticed, we have a new chair. It's actually my daughter's. I stole it from her, but she'll never know. Don't tell her and she'll never know. This will be our little secret. I'm just gonna put it back where I found it. She's 13 years old, so she's at that age where she doesn't want me touching her stuff. But the most important thing is we are out of the, you see this? It is out of the freaking leg. The screw popped out. So now whenever you sit on it, it goes like this. I can't do it. It turns to the side. So it's better than that and me hurting myself in the process of filming. Anyway, welcome back to Crime Time with Mal. My name is Mallory. In case you have never seen me before, hi and welcome. And if you're a returning viewer or subscriber, I love you so very much and I appreciate all your support and your kind words. It truly does mean the world to me, truly. So today's video, I'm just gonna warn y'all, it is pretty disturbing. So if you have a faint stomach, a weak stomach, then I'd suggest you click out of this video. Don't say I didn't warn you, okay? Proceed with caution. So Duncan Alexander Burrell-Gordon. I believe he goes by Alex. I'm not sure, but we're gonna go with Alex. I've seen articles write Duncan, that is his first name, but on Facebook and social media, I saw Alex. Alex is 20 years old and he went missing in Greer, South Carolina at his job site. His father also works with him on his same shift and he believes that he fell into a machine at work. It is extremely important we spread the word of this missing 20-year-old. His face needs to get out into the public. Everybody needs to be on the lookout for him because either he fell in this machine or he walked away somehow. But the circumstances are very odd, so let's just go ahead and get into it. Night shift at Industrial Recovery and Recycling off a Green Road in Greer, South Carolina. He was last seen around 2 a.m. on May 5th, 2022. His hat was left on a nearby forklift and Alex was nowhere to be found. His family, which a lot of his family members, I believe, work there, I saw that from the mother. So a lot of his families work there and a bunch of them, and including his dad, said that he was working on top of a machine that is capable of shredding metal. So I know his father is also on the same exact shift that Alex is on, and he says that he believes that he could have very well possibly fallen in the machine. So when searching for Alex, they found a piece of ground up meat next to this machine, and it looked like flesh. Law enforcement and detectives have been notified about this incident, but y'all, the machine has not been tested with luminol. They also said that they don't have any real confirmation that this even happened. We'll get to my opinions at the end of this video. So not only did they find this ground up looking meat next to the machine was also being used to continue on to Thursday and Friday. So 2 days after this incident happened, they continued using the machine for 2 days that we know of. His bank card hasn't been used since around 11 p.m. on May 5th, that previous night, and this is when he would usually go to lunch. His cell phone has also not been used since around that same time, and now it's just going straight to voicemail. There are some cameras there, and I'm not sure like where these cameras are located, maybe at the front entrance or whatever, but I really hope that there's cameras in that building, like just all over the place. But those cameras have not confirmed, like they saw him go inside the building and clock in, but he never exited the building and he never clocked out. He is still clocked in. Now, I've seen a couple of different things what this machine actually does. So I've seen that it runs fabric through it, and between the high temperatures and possibly the fabric being absorbed in it for been using for 2 days, his father feels like there was probably no, because of that. The high temperature dried it up and also the fabric soaked it up. But like, I don't know, what is a fabric machine? Please explain it to me. So does it come out a piece of fabric? Because if it did, then wouldn't there be on the fabric that came out? I don't know. I might sound completely stupid right now, but I don't know about these types of machines. I am completely stupid when it comes to those machines. I've also heard that it is a metal machine, and it takes large amounts of metal and it makes it into small, like shreds of metal. And that would make more sense to me at a recycling center, in a recovery center, not a fabric machine. So I'm not 100% sure. If you know, like 100% sure, not a rumor, not I saw on social media that, none of that. If you know for a fact, like his mother or a family member said that it is a fabric machine or it is a metal machine, please comment down below. Thank you. And law enforcement is treating this case as a missing person, even though there's a huge possibility he could have fallen into this machine. So I'm really confused. I don't know, just because he is actually missing, but there's a possibility where he could be. Y'all haven't tested it and don't really know. I don't know. I am so confused at what's going on with this. And they might be doing more behind the scenes and they're just not sharing it with the public. And the detectives actually told the family that HR is responsible for inspecting that machine. Okay, I mean, I get their HR, but you're a cop? Am I missing something? And on the side note, I really hope that they collected that ground up meat beside the machine and tested it for DNA. And I assume they did, just because of what I'm about to say. So from my understanding, detectives did go to the place of business and inspect the machine. They took DNA. They said that they found DNA in the machine. So hair, skin, DNA. We don't know what they got. It is being tested and they are just waiting for the test results to come back. I also heard that they went to Alex's family's house and they collected DNA from Alex. So probably like hair or whatnot. Also, OSHA. I feel like they would also, along with detectives, they would also be one of the first people that you would call out to come inspect the machine. So I wonder how long it took them to call OSHA. I should have said this in the beginning, but there are a lot of rumors and speculations going around this case. So what I have found is through media sources, which, you know, they're hit and miss sometimes. And also I found that out through what his mother is saying. So I also heard that OSHA did come out this past Monday. His mom specifically came on to Facebook and wrote a comment saying there are a lot of people claiming to be family and they are not family and spreading misinformation. So there's another disclaimer. But I heard they did come out and inspect the machine, released it, and let them continue on with their operation. Now I'm wondering if this is because this law enforcement had already came and did everything that they needed to do to inspect the machine, collected their DNA. I wonder if that was before OSHA actually came out. That I'm not 100% positive. If that's the case, and OSHA came out just to make sure the machine was working properly and there were no glitches, and it was just, if this did happen, it was like a freak accident, which I'm sure it was. So, I mean, he's on top of the machine. Those machines are extremely dangerous, number one. I know that my husband is a contractor, and he sliced his whole hand open on a skill saw before. So that's a skill saw. These are heavy duty, huge commercial machines, and they can do some hardcore damage. And y'all, please feel free to comment down below if I am not saying something that has already been said and I just haven't seen it yet, or if I'm leaving some things out. But I have done a ton of research on this case since I heard about it on, I think it was May 6th, I heard about it. So I wanted to gather as much information and find as much truthful information as I can before I filmed this video. So let me get this straight. He didn't clock out. He wasn't seen leaving the building. His hat was found right next to the machine, and there was ground up meat next to the machine. And they continued to run the machine for 2 days. 2 days. Now, I know this is in the graveyard shift, so usually they don't have like a manager present during these hours, but they do have a supervisor, from what I'm aware of. And a lot of jobs that you work at on the graveyard shift, there's still a supervisor. So where was the supervisor? Did they see anything? Did the coworkers see anything? Where was his dad? Where are the cameras? Are they inside the building? Like, there's so many questions, and I feel so bad for this family for not having the answers that they deserve. I mean, how much torture is that? Putting all these pieces together, and that could vary. I'm not saying it happened, but I mean, okay, maybe I am saying it happened, because all those pieces just are way too, it's not a coincidence that all that happened. And he's not answering. He's still there at the job site somewhere, obviously, because he never clocked out. And some of y'all might think, well, I have forgotten to clock out at one point. Yeah, but don't you usually like call the people you work with? Because I have too, but I just called the people I worked with and I was like, hey, fix my time. Or the next day that I went into work, I told my manager that I forgot to clock out the next day. This is what time I really left. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just find it really strange, and my heart breaks for this family. What I believe should have happened, and I mean, what does it matter what I believe? But this is just my opinion. I believe that they should have immediately stopped the machine. They should have called investigators straight away. They should have called OSHA right after they hung up the phone with the investigators and pushed for something to happen. That's your employee. Like, that is your employee. If I had a business, and I do want a business one day, but if I had a business, I would not do that to my employees. I would want to find out what happened. I mean, his hat's there, he didn't clock. There are so many things that point to it is extremely possible for him to be in that machine. I've known companies personally that this has happened to, and they stop all production right away. You know? I don't know. Y'all, I might be being too harsh on this. I don't know. Y'all let me know. I can take it. I ask my friends' opinions all the time if I'm being too harsh, and I want them to tell me the truth. I'm a very honest person as well. I want honesty from y'all too. Also, I don't know if there's like guards on these machines or like automatic shutoffs when certain things happen. I figured that would be extremely loud. So if anyone was in, as gruesome as that may sound, I feel like if anyone was in like the area of that machine, they would have heard a different noise than what would normally go through that machine. Again, I might be wrong, but y'all, this story needs to get out there. This story needs to be spread everywhere. We need to get his face out there so people can see. If anybody recognizes him or knows what happened, I have probably already left a picture of his face, what he looks like. That picture was at his work, and this is the last image that I believe that was taken of Alex. So we need to, or Duncan, we need to get this picture out, spread awareness. Here's a picture of his tattoo that he also has. Little random tangent about me. I have always said that I want this channel to help at least one person. And if y'all are familiar with my channel, then y'all know that this is the reason why I switched over to true crime, mainly missing and unsolved cases, because I want to spread awareness. And I genuinely, I'm an empathetic, and I put myself in these people's shoes, and I could not imagine. You literally can't imagine until you're in their position. And I would lose it if my daughter or my son or my husband or any family member went missing or something happened to them and it was a murder or something. I would want to know the truth. So if my videos help anyone, even just one person, that, oh my gosh, that would make my day. And I do get family members watching these videos, and if you are one of those family members, and y'all, I do this for you. It gives me so much joy to see y'all's comments down below thanking me for spreading awareness for your missing loved one, and I'm happy to help. Like, I never expect a thank you, but those are the reason why I do these videos, because they can be very hard to film. I'm sorry, that was a huge tangent. Some people like when I talk and, like, you know, get to know y'all get to know me, and then some people are just like, okay girl. But if you don't like it, just hit that button like a few times and it will skip you right past everything. So if anyone knows anything at all about Duncan Alexander Burrell-Gordon, then please call in Crime Stoppers. Also, if anyone has seen him after Wednesday or has talked to him or anything, please contact Crime Stoppers at 58 Crime. I might be old now, but I feel like that is not enough numbers to dial, but I guess it works. I don't know. I've never called a number like that. You can also contact Spartanburg County Sheriff's Department, and I will leave those numbers down in the description box below. If you've liked this video and you want to help spread awareness for Alex and get his name out there, and if you like my channel, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already joined. It is free, and I would love to have you join this amazing community. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss whenever I upload a video, and I will see you in a live on Saturday, maybe. Check back on my community page and I will let y'all know. If not this Saturday, then definitely sometime before the end of the week next week, because we leave for Florida on Friday, and I'm going to get as much videos up as I can. I'm hoping to still get the Tuesday, Friday video up. So yeah, y'all just keep a lookout on my community tab. I'll keep y'all all updated there, okay? Okay, I love y'all so very much. If you made it to the end, I love you even more. Y'all are the best at listening to me ramble, and I will try to cut it down on some future videos. Okay, I love y'all. Have a great weekend and enjoy your beautiful weekend. Don't forget to stay safe and stay aware of your surroundings. Okay, bye y'all.